Let's talk about complex numbers on the ACT. Question 1, for I equals root -1, what is I to the 26th power? Step 1, and this is how you answer all questions like this, I squared equals -1, always. 26 is an even power. So we kind of group the i's in pairs. I to the 26th is I squared raised to the 13th, which is -1 to the 13th power. This is an exponent rule that we use to help us answer questions with complex numbers. 13 is odd, so -1 to the power of 13 is still -1. So the correct answer here is A. I to the 26th power is equal to -1. Multiply 3 plus 2i times 1 minus 4i. So here we are going to FOIL this expression just like we would with any binomial. So if it were 3x plus 4 times 2x minus 5, we would FOIL it right first before we tried to solve for x or do anything like that. But here we just have I. So we FOIL, and that results in 3 minus 12i plus 2i minus 8i squared. So now that I squared becomes -1, so minus 8i squared turns into a positive 8 at the end of our expression. We combine the real parts, which means we just add 3 plus 8, and that's 11. Then we combine the imaginary parts, and an imaginary part just has I attached to it, so that's -12 plus 2i, which is -10i. So now we have 11 minus 10i, and that's the correct answer, which is answer choice B. It's the correct answer for the second question of the complex numbers study guide that is free at app.classictestprep.com. Question 3, this is a hard one. Divide 4 plus 2i by 1 plus I. Whenever we have a complex number on the bottom of a fraction, we want to get it out of the denominator. So in order to do that, we have to multiply the bottom by the conjugate, which is 1 minus I. But in order to keep the expression the same, we can only multiply by 1. So we have to multiply by 1 minus I over 1 minus I. Now we have to FOIL the top and the bottom, and we get I squared for -1, and we get that 6 minus 2I. On the bottom, we get 1 minus I squared, which is 2. Now we divide each part by 2, and we get 3 minus I, which is answer choice C. All right, last one. Simplify I to the 45th power. And here we kind of have our remainder trick. So the powers of I repeat in a cycle of 4. We divide this by 4, and we get the remainder. So 45 divided by 4 is 11. And then we have a remainder of 1. So this expression, I to the 45th power, is going to be the same value as I to the first power, which is just I, and that's answer choice B. Remember, I squared is -1, and those 4 moves that we just went over will help you answer basically every complex number problem you could see on the ACT.